Today we're gonna do a kind of soft, glam, very simple, very easy makeup look that you can wear for the day of love. Whether you celebrate it or not, I'm all here for the reason of getting glammed up and putting my makeup on. You know I am. So that's what we're gonna do. Hopefully it sounds interesting to you. Now if it does, let's go ahead and do the YouTubey things. Go ahead and give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, hit that notification bell. We are on our way to 4,000 subscribers. Thank you so much. Let's get into it. We are just gonna create a really soft and easy eye look today. The focus is gonna be more just like on the whole makeup look coming together rather than it being like either the eyes or not, etc. So I'm actually going to start with my base, and I have been doing this kind of base routine for the last week and I've really been liking the way that my skin looks, so I'm going to show you what I've been doing. I'm going to start off with primer and I'm going to use my Chanel Beiges Eau de Teint. I just love this stuff so much. I really do. This and the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip, I really just don't need any other primers in my collection. Truly, like, they're so good. My skin also has been really good this week, but I've had to wear a mask like pretty much 16 hours a day for like most days this week. So now that's starting to catch up with me. I really find that like after the week of wearing it, my skin just starts to really rebel against me, which is fun times, but that's okay. It's not breaking out too bad, we can live with it. The other primer that I do love to put on, actually, I should say I need 3 primers. Milk Makeup Hydro Grip, Chanel Eau de Teint, and then this one. This is the Tarte Timeless Smoothing Pore Filling Primer. This is like honestly one of the only pore filling primers that I actually genuinely find does something. Some of them I just find say that they're gonna smooth your pores and then they actually just don't. They're just plain. The foundation that I have been loving this week, it's an old fave, and for any of you OGs that have been around here for a little while, you know how much I loved this foundation, and because I've had some new ones come into my collection, I kind of just have put it to the back. But this week I was like, oh, I need to bring you back out and remind myself how much I love you. It is the Zoeva Authentik Skin Foundation. This is in the shade 50N, and this is such a good foundation, you guys, especially if you're someone with combo skin and you want a more natural dewy finish foundation, but you really don't want it to make your skin oily or anything and you want it to still be long lasting. This is such a good one, and it really just smooths all my texture out on my face. It just makes me look so filtered. I freaking love it. It's so good, and it's like the perfect amount of coverage. It's buildable, it doesn't get cakey, all that kind of stuff. I really, really, really like it. So it's always nice when things work out. So let me just go ahead and pounce this all out over my face. The color corrector that I'm going in with today, I've been testing. One of you guys suggested that I try a lavender color corrector out, and I could only find this one like that was easy enough for me to like not get shipped in. And I've been testing this like whole palette out, and I've actually been really enjoying like even just mixing the colors and trying to figure out which colors work best for me. But this is the NYX Cosmetics like color correcting palette, and I've really been enjoying it. I have tried lavender once and it wasn't too bad. I've tried this one on its own, I've tried this one on its own, I've tried mixing these. So let's see, what concoction will we try today? Let's try lavender today, because you guys haven't seen me try lavender and I have only done it once. I'm just gonna wipe some off. This is like a little bit goes a long way for this product, and I don't mind it. I actually didn't know quite what to expect with it, but it actually has it is a nice product itself. Just like whether or not it works on my under eyes, who cares? But like, well, not who cares, but you know what I mean. But the product itself is actually really nice. So color corrector is on. Let's go ahead and move on to concealer. Now I finally found an L4 shade Pat McGrath concealer again, because mine ran out and it was sold out completely. And I finally found one. I like went hunting in a Sephora store, like through their drawers, and found like the last one. So finally I have it back. I'm very happy. So this is the Pat L4 Sublime concealer, and I'm just going to put this on. And then I was gonna do a review on these, and then I was like, I don't know, maybe concealer reviews are a bit boring. Let me know what you guys think. But I have the Good Apple concealers. I actually have 2 shades. The first shade that I picked up was 105. Let me show you what these look like just quickly. So I picked up the first shade 105, and it is way too light, even though I'll just say that for the Good Apple concealers, the shades run super light to what you think they are. So I picked up 105 first, which is this one, and I was like, okay, that's way too light. Let me pick up like 4 or 5 shades down the track. So I did. I picked up, this one is light 111. I don't know if that's focusing, sorry guys. Light 111, and it's still pretty much too light for me, so I still kind of have to like mix it together. So I'm going to use the light 111 with this Pat McGrath one, because it's kind of annoying that I have to keep buying all these. We can't return makeup in Australia, by the way, guys. That's why I just have to buy other shades. It just is what it is. But I need to like mix the shade to kind of get it correct-ish enough. So eventually I'll pick up a third shade of the KVD Apple Concealer to try and find the one that I can use at least. I'm just gonna take some of my Huda Tantour and just let that sit there for a second. But yeah, with the KVD concealer, I really like it. We can't get the foundation, the Good Apple foundation in Australia. One of the Sephora employees told me that there's an ingredient in it that Australia bans, but I tried Googling and I couldn't find out what ingredient it was, which is annoying. But anyway, the concealer itself is really lovely. It reminds me of an even more lightweight, like Pat McGrath concealer, like the way that they look on my under eyes and the way that they make my under eyes look so smooth and hydrated is like really similar, but it's a lot more almost lightweight, but they're both beautiful, both very beautiful. So I do actually really recommend the KVD Good Apple Concealer. If you're wondering, I do really like it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and blend out this contour now. I've just let that concealer sit for a bit because they do like get a little bit more full coverage when you let them sit, and then let me go ahead and just try and blend these out and concentrate them where they need to go. I do like to bring some of the excess concealer that I kind of put under my eyes and blend it through the T-zone a little bit as well. Let's go ahead and move on to powder. I've really been enjoying the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder for under eyes. Really been enjoying it, you guys. Truly, really like it. I'm into it. How can I say that enough? This is my Sigma F35, and I just tap this underneath the eyes and through the T-zone, and then I'll powder the rest of my face with something else, like I normally do. Can you just see though, like it just makes it so smooth and it doesn't make them dry or anything or emphasize texture. It's really a good powder. I'm so pleasantly surprised, especially because the blurring one is like horrific. What do we think? I think the under eyes look pretty good. Maybe lavender is my color. Okay, so for the rest of my face, I've just got to go back to Kosas. I've been using a lot of other ones lately and I really just miss Kosas, okay darlings? So we're gonna go back to my favorite powder. I've nearly like hit pan on this one. This would be my fourth one. And I will, can we actually talk about the fact that I really want to try the new Kosas foundation? It will not get released in Australia until like, I don't know, mid-year or something probably. Usually Kosas products like get released so late for us, like so late, months and months. But I'm very excited to try it. So I am nervous it would break me out though, because it does have SPF in it and SPF does tend to break me out. So I do kind of wish they left the SPF out. I know why, you know, they're a skincare brand, more like they want to do like that skincare focus, etc. But yeah, let's go ahead and move on to bronzer. And you guys have probably seen this bronzer in a couple of videos recently, and I'm sorry, but I just have really been enjoying it. So I'm going to use it again. It's the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush bronzer, and I've honestly have been using this so much lately, and I just really enjoy the way that it has been making my skin look. I just need to come on. So I'm filming this video a couple of days before it goes up. It's pretty like, it's as close to real time as my videos tend to get, because I do need to pre-film quite far in advance. So there will be some pre-filmed videos coming like after this, but this one's pretty real time. And you've probably noticed like I've been a little bit like off on my channel and like not as like, I've just noticed that like some videos I'm just not like my normal self, etc. And you know, like I kind of put up the other like this week that I didn't know what would be happening with my channel, etc. And I didn't, but I have been able to manage to kind of come on here a little bit more, which is good than I thought I would. I had a family member this week pass away, and it was, you know, I'm not going to talk too much about it because if I do I'll cry, and I don't want this to be a downer, but just more so to give you guys some context. I feel like, you know, I have some amazing, like you guys that watch me and comment, etc. I feel like I feel like even though we haven't met each other, like we know each other and stuff, and I feel comfortable telling you guys this, so, you know. But yeah, I did have a family member that was quite close to us pass away this week, and it's been hard, and, you know, it's kind of, I don't know, it's hard. Anyone that has gone through this before knows that it's like you have good moments, bad moments, all that kind of thing. So I just wanted to give some context in case I do seem a little bit flat or I'm a little bit sporadic with content, etc. It's just, you know, I'm just doing my best, and I know you guys will probably like, you know, take a break or whatever, but this is also my happy place, so it's kind of hard to, you know, sometimes I just want to sit down and do it, but then other days I don't. So yeah, just wanted to, I don't know, let you guys know in case, because I know that some videos probably you can see that there's, you know, something a bit off. But yeah, anyway, that's it. So let's move on to highlight now, because highlight is just happy no matter what. So this is the Pat McGrath Labs Divine Rose highlighter. I really, really like this highlighter. It's so nice. So nice. So I didn't put any liquid one on. I actually don't really have a pinky type highlight to put on underneath this, but can you just see how subtle and gorgeous that glow is? It really does almost look like a cream highlighter. It's just so beautiful. I really love this. This is the Makeup by Myer Dusty Rose Cream Blush. So I'm just going to, again, work it into the back of my hand here, into the brush. This is the BH Cosmetics Marble Brush. And I'm just gonna tap it where I want it here, just softly. Soft little flush of color here. And then I'm actually going to take a blush that I have not used in a hot while, and it is the Charlotte Tilbury Pillowtalk blush. I was like, why not? Let's go crazy and use something else, shall we? I do like this blush. It's a little bit glowy, and it does kind of, I don't find that this blush has a lot of staying power to it. I don't know, let me know if you guys have kind of found that. So I will put a little bit extra on and look a little crazy, because I do find it does kind of soften quite easily. But I will take my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush setting spray, because this is my fave, and I will just set my face, and you'll notice that this pink blush now will just like diffuse all into the skin. Oh, that feels so nice. My skin gets so hot lately. See how that just like now completely just dulled down? If I put any less of that blush on, it would be completely gone. All right, I'm just gonna quickly go do my brows, and then we'll come back and we'll get started on the eye look. Brows are on. I just used my Benefit Precisely My Brow and my Kosas Air Brow, if you're wondering. And then we're gonna take my Makeup by Myer Prep and Prime Eye Primer and prime the lids. So let's go ahead and move on to the actual eye look. Now I wanted to use the eyeshadow palette that I've pretty much been using nearly every day since I got it, and I really do use this a lot for my, like when I work, and it's the Tom Ford Nude Dip Eyeshadow Quad. So this is what it looks like up front. I do have a close-up picture of this on my Instagram if you're wondering and you want to see it like real up close, but I just love these tones because they're these really soft and subtle, everyday, really wearable, neutral, like tone. I'm gonna take the transition shade from the Charlotte Tilbury Smoky Eyes Are Forever palette today and just run that through the crease. So what brush will I use? I'm gonna take my Refa number 16, and I'm just gonna pick up that shade from the Smoky Eyes Are Forever palette, and I'll just slowly start working this through the crease. It's not a very dramatic eye look. It's really quite subtle and like that soft glammy type. But you know, I say that and then 3 seconds later I'm like full blown glam, so who actually knows? But yeah, I'm just gonna quickly fluff this shade through the crease. I'm also just gonna take that same shade on a Delium Tools shader brush and just run that really close to the lash line and just marry it together. Nothing smoky or dramatic. I'm just gonna pick up my Delium Tools 783 and I'm gonna go into this dark brown right here. And I just kind of treat this like a dark brown matte shadow, because these are more like a satin type shadow. They're not so much a full-blown metallic, so you can kind of use them all as mattes as well, which is quite nice. And I'm just gonna deepen up the outer corner here. See how it just adds like a little bit of depth, but not too much. And then obviously you don't need like this quad or anything. You would have shades like this if you don't have the Tom Ford quad. If you're wondering if I really like this Tom Ford quad, the nude dip one, I do. I actually really like it. I can't say if it's worth the money or not. That's like everyone's individual preference. Everyone has different, you know, values of a dollar and what they're willing to spend their money on, etc. But I can just tell you that I really like the quality of it, and generally, like genuinely, sorry, reach for it way more than like you would think. I really do. It's just such an easy palette. I just stabbed myself in the eye. That's still artful. It's just an easy palette to like grab and create like a look that you just know, like without even trying, it's gonna look good. Okay, so the question is, do I want to go in with the pink or the purple? I'm gonna go in with the pink today because I have done a few of the purple looks this week. So I'm just gonna take it on my finger, and there's like no fallout from these shadows because they are more of like a satiny type metallic, which is awesome. So you don't need to put a base down or anything. I guess if you would wet the brush, it would be a lot more metallic-y, but I don't actually want that today. So they're so pretty. So pretty. See that? I know, I can already see in the comments, these are not special enough to be worth that price point. And again, everyone's value of a dollar is different. I can just tell you that I like it. So that is literally it. I'm just gonna put some of my black Charlotte Tilbury eyeliner in the top waterline, and I think I'm just gonna leave the bottom one bare. I'm gonna go put my Rare Beauty mascara on, and then we will come back and we will do lips together. So just a jiffy. I've got two lips that I wanna show you guys. I don't know if this first one is going to be 100% with this look, if I'm honest, but I want to try it anyway. So this is the Tom Ford Extreme Badass lip color in Scarlet Rock. So it's like this bright red, and I haven't used it yet and I just really want to. So we're going to try it with this look and see how it kind of goes. And then I also have my Givenchy Sheer Velvet in number 10, which you guys have seen a heap, but I love and I know will look stunning with this look. So if I do say so myself. So let me just grab a lip liner. I don't really have many red lip liners. I'm just going to use this ColourPop one from the Rudolph collection. This is in the color, I can't read this, I'm too old. I think it's the color Rudolph, if I'm honest, which would make sense, wouldn't it? Because it's the Rudolph collection. So I'm just gonna line my lips. Let's go ahead and try this. I mean, look at the packaging. Oof, it's amazing. And like even the bullet, I don't know if you guys can see, it's so nice and fancy. I don't even want to use it, but you know, we need to. That is the most beautiful red lip. Wow. Okay. So let me show you guys. I'll just zoom back a little bit. So this is the look with the red lip. What do we think? I love it. I love this red lip so much. Oh, you know what blush I should have used? Electric Bloom. If you have Electric Bloom from Pat McGrath Labs and a red lip, perfection. Truly perfection. Ooh. Okay, I'm into the red lip. Yep. Now I'm going to take the red lip off and we will put the Givenchy one on. I'm going to use my Charlotte Tilbury Pillowtalk lip liner first. And then my Givenchy number 10. Yep. That really is that soft glam, you know what I mean? The red is a little bit more vavoom, whereas this one's a little bit more soft glam, and I'm here for it. I love both. I think they're both stunning, but I like it. All right, let's zoom you back and wrap this up. And this is the finished makeup look with the Givenchy lip. What do we think? Do you like this one or the red one better? I really like both. I think it depends on the look and the vibe and what you're going for. If I was going to dinner, I'd probably put maybe like the red lip on and then like this for more like of a, if you do like a breakfast date or a lunch date or something, I don't know. Either is beautiful. I really like both. They're stunning. I really like this lipstick. It's gorgeous. I can't wait to wear it. Anyway, that is the finished look. Let me know what you think. Do you have the KVD concealer? As a side note, what do you think of it? And if any of you try the new Kosas foundation, can you please DM me and let me know what you think? Because I'm very curious and you know we won't get it for years. So let me know. Now, if you're watching till this point, I really appreciate you. Please don't forget to give the video a thumbs up, subscribe, hit that notification bell. I hope you have an amazing day. Whether you celebrate Valentine's Day or not, I hope you have an amazing day anyway. And I can't remember how I sign this off. So I will see you next time. Bye.